What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome to episode 65 I do believe of the Ultimate FIFA series. We've got a ruiner random for you this time around guys, using that super overpowered sweat team. As I said, let me go into Division 1. I just want to show you guys that I am indeed going into a fresh Division 1 game, just so that you know maybe I'm on the cup or something. So I'm going to run you through the team first guys. We've got Julio Cesar, Santana, Dede the centre back and Boschetti, Romulo and Ramirez with Hulk, Carlos Eduardo, Gonzalez, Emenike and Wellington up front. And if you missed the squad builder for this team guys, I highly recommend you go back and watch it, simply because it's an incredibly well-rounded team. It's like one of the most perfectly balanced teams you're ever going to have. And that's why I like this team so much. Like I said, in the squad builder, I actually got a... let's see what team this guy has got first. So he's got Vermaelen, Company, Cech, Luis, Ramirez, Torre, Mata, Torres, Bar, Hazard and Walcott. And that's a good team. I'm really not a huge fan of David Luiz, especially in a 3-back formation where he's going to be bombing up the field. I think Company has got a high attacking work rate as well. Let me quickly have a look at his centre-backs. Let me go footwiz.com. And let me have a look at Vincent Company real quick. Company actually may well have medium work rates, if this just decides to load. So yeah, Company's got medium, and let's look at Vermaelen as well. And Vermaelen has a high attacking work rate. So 2 of his 3 centre backs have high attacking work rates, as does Ramirez, and I think Torre does as well. Yaya Toure has high defensive work rate, so his work rates are pretty decent, I guess, but 2 of his centre-backs are going to be bombing up the field quite often, whereas all 5 of my central players, so all 3 of my centre-backs and my 2 CDMs have all got like really good work rates. And straight away we're through with Carlos Eduardo. Oh, that's a great block. Yeah, I mean, like I said in the squad builder, this team is just so strong. And recently, like the last couple of months, I've been looking at the work rates of players a lot more and trying to build balanced teams a hell of a lot more than ever before. Like in FIFA 11 I never looked at work rates. If in FIFA 12 I rarely looked at work rates, and in FIFA 13 they seem to become something that are actually very important. And you see that from the fact that I completely struggled in Division 1 with that team that you guys thought was an overpowered team, simply because 9 of the 10 outfield players had high attacking work rates, so they were constantly bombarding up the field. Even when I was set to defensive, you know, they would just pile up the field, leaving me wide open every which way. And it was not good. Not only was it not good for my record, it wasn't good for the video. I suppose it was good for the video for like test purposes, like experimental purposes, but it most definitely was not good for my blood pressure. The amount of rage I had whilst playing with that team was unhealthy, to say the least. I've gone Wellington. Oh, I actually got inside him there and then fluffed it because of the stupid sprint button. But this guy is pretty decent on the ball. He's oh hello. Go on Emenike. Oh, that's Wellington. Why didn't you scoop turn? Yeah, so this team, obviously it's a lot of the Russian league, and then we've got a few more of a Brazilian tinge towards the defense. But I put Boschetti in initially just because I needed a Russian league centre back that was going to do a good job, and Boschetti had the best pace, which is why I used him. I'm going to have to stand up here, guys, because this guy's pretty decent. So that's why I went and got Boschetti. Then I looked at his work rates, and it turns out he has a high defensive work rate, so that's even better still. And yeah, I mean, like I say, we're talking about the most overpowered teams here, and you guys have been linking me some crazy teams. And when I say crazy, I mean crazy teams. Like I'm looking at, wow, that's not where I aimed that pass, but okay. I'm looking at these teams that you guys are linking, and I'm thinking to myself, God damn, if I ever came up against this, I would be shitting my pants. And I'm gonna use some of the, like a lot of those in squad builders in the next next 3, 4, 5 days, you know, doing some squad builders and then gameplays like this. Sometimes I'm going to do it as a live com. Sometimes I want to do it as oh, it's through. Get it? No. Sometimes I want to do it as I want to play like a whole season in Division 1 with a team, or maybe like, you know, 5 games or whatever, and show you the highlights of said team. Keep that in then. Oh. Yeah. So funny thing happened to me today. Well, like when I got to work today, so I was at work all day, which is why I've kind of been on Twitter a lot today. So I got to work and I was reading through some tweets and stuff, and Gonth was on Twitter, and he was like having a bit of a tiff about the fact that somebody has bought him followers. So he's gone from 3,000 followers to 44,000 followers or something like that. And I had a chat with him on Skype and kind of said to him, you know, like, it's not a problem, like people won't even take any notice of it and it's not really an issue. And he kind of, fuck off, is that a foul, ref? He kind of, you know, we kind of, I don't know, not made peace because I wasn't at war with him, but I kind of made him feel like it wasn't such a big deal that he was making it out to be, which I don't think it is a big deal. Obviously, each to their own. If it, wow, keeper, you're just going to leave that. If something like that really does piss you off, then that's fair enough. And like an hour or so later, Atsuroz, another guy in the FIFA community, also got botted, which is strange because he hadn't said anything to Gonth, you know, like, oh, that's dirt, ref. No, ref. It's alright, ref, don't worry about it. That's foul. That's a foul, ref. Fuck you, ref. Yeah, a few hours later, like, Atsuroz got botted. And I was like, oh, okay then, you know, like maybe someone's going around and botting some of the smaller guys, because Atsuroz only had like a few thousand followers as well. And I thought, whatever, you know, if that's what you're into, if that's what you want to do, then you go right ahead. Diving header. Oh, he's missed it. How has he missed that? Let's take another look at that. Wellington opening up the space. Boom, that should have been a goal. That's terrible. And then like an hour or so later, I got a tweet. I was actually playing FIFA, and I got a tweet come through, and it was like 75,000 followers. And I thought, what? I kind of thought, first of all, where have these sort of followers come from? And secondly, what? Do you know what I mean? Like, I was genuinely quite shocked. So I had a look at my account, and there was actually like 80,000 followers there. And I was like, Jesus Christ, where have these followers come from? Like, at first, because I had like 62,000 followers. So at first I kind of... Oh, that's a great save, keeper. How does he fuck that up? Go on, keep that. No. Step inside. Oh, wow. That was my bad. My bad. Oh, that's a great tackle. Yeah, it didn't really click to me straight away. I was kind of like, wow, did I, you know, get some fucking huge shout out or something like that? And then it clicked to me. I was like, ah, okay, so I've also been botted for followers. And at first, like, I was like, it doesn't really bother me that somebody's botted my followers, because I don't have the sort of account where somebody will look at me having like 80 to 85,000 followers and go, oh my god, you botted your followers, because I already had like 62,000. So I was kind of like, meh, whatever. But literally they just kept going up and didn't stop going up. Every 5 minutes I'd have like another 1,000 followers or so. And this guy, Jesus Christ, he had a lot of shots, but I don't feel like he's overly good. I don't feel like I'm worried that he's going to score. So anyway, I wasn't too bothered, and then it got to 100,000 followers, and I was kind of like, that's annoyed me a little bit, simply because you're like, I wanted, you know, you want things to be legit. I wanted my 100,000 followers to be legit so that I could actually celebrate hitting 100,000 followers, because that's a big milestone, you know, 100,000 people that follow you, like, want to know what you're doing with your life. That's huge, you know, that is huge. Like when I hit 50,000 just a few weeks ago, that for me was quite a momentous occasion, you know, 50,000 people that want to watch what you're doing. What the fuck has my defender done there? Why is he just... if this guy scores from this, fuck that. Yeah, like, you know, 50k was a huge deal. 100k I really wanted to be something that was legit. I never thought somebody would buy followers to my account. But they did, and here we are. And I kind of felt like I had the opportunity to celebrate 100,000. That is a sexy goal. Wellington, well in, son. But yeah, I felt like they took away from me the opportunity to genuinely celebrate hitting 100,000 followers. Now, the thing about these bots is they eventually go, like, Twitter bans bot accounts, so eventually over the next few months they will slowly dwindle away and they won't be on my account anymore. But I don't know how many like followers I have left that are legit, you know, which is a shame. Like, it's really quite annoying. Oh, look at that far post there. Oh wow, his defenders dived in. Look at that. Boo. Oh, that would have been nice. Hello. 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 Oh, he's hit the post. Oh, that would have been such a sick goal. God damn it, Carlos Eduardo. So yeah, and then it became quite annoying, and I started to understand a bit more why Gonth was getting quite pissed off with it, because, you know, he had like 3,000 odd legit followers, and now he's got like 44,000 followers or something, and you know, it's kind of taken away from him a few milestones of legit followers, and he's never really going to know where he was, or, you know, like oh, look at that, there it is. Oh, he's got back through. Oh, that's got to be a goal. There it is. 2-0. That's game over. Emenike scoring. I'm starting to control this game a little bit now. This guy's taking a bit of the dench sausage. And it turns out by the end of the bots following me, by the time it finished, I had like 129,000. And now I'm down to like 126,000. So that's how quickly some of them leave. Like, as quickly as YouTube figure out which are bots, they delete them. So, oh, hello. Hello, cheeky little roulette there from Wellington, and this guy is falling to pieces right now. And this is why I love this team. Like, I wasn't dominating games like this with that other overpowered team. I was getting shat on with that team, but this one, it's nice. It feels strong. It feels good. It's a very strong team to play with, and a very cheap team to play with as well. Oh, that is horrendous tackle, ref. All right, don't worry about it next time. So. Yeah, I mean, Twitter's a funny thing. Like, the only thing you could do on Twitter is see my tweets. Do you know what I mean? Like, Twitter's not one of those things. Like, obviously you can interact with me, but it's not like YouTube, where the more subs and the more views you get, like, you actually get a sense of achievement. And, like, if I'm being completely open, you know, like, the more views I get, the more money I earn. With Twitter, it's not like that. Like, I don't get anything for having a shit ton more followers. You know, I don't get any money or revenue or anything from Twitter. The only thing I get from Twitter is to interact with the subscribers, which is awesome because I'm on Twitter a lot, and I genuinely enjoy 90% of the conversations and banter and stuff that comes with Twitter. There, of course, is a dark side to it, like there is with everything, as this guy scores the goal with Juan Mata. But in general, Twitter's a really great place to be. You know, I've made a lot of friends through Twitter. I've met some people through Twitter, and yeah, I mean, it's all good stuff. So there's no kind of like benefit to having all these extra followers. Jesus Christ, ref! This guy, look at that run from Gonzalez, and he's through. And this guy's going to be like, "Oh, I'm going to tackle you," and I'm going to be like, "Nah, son." Okay, you did, but whatever. And I kind of missed the point where I was going with there, but this game's been quite intense. But the bottom line is, I kind of understand now why Gonth was getting pissed off with the followers that were being bought for him, because it takes away a bit of pride, and for people that don't know that they're bots, you know, for somebody that's just going to follow him now. Thank you. Oh, you jammy bastard. I suppose that would have been me that was being the jammy bastard, but there we go, through the middle. And then a Emenike. Oh, wow. What the kind of shot was that? I swear I put power on that. If you guys want to go back and look on the video and look how much power I put onto that shot and tell me why the hell it kind of looped up like that, because that wasn't like a chip shot loop. That was kind of like a shit shot loop. If this guy scores here as well, I'll be pissed. No, he scored. It's 3-2. He's back in this game. Juan Mata again. I hate Juan Mata's card. I feel like it's a really bad card. Imagine if he rage quit here. Imagine if he like went 3-0 down, pulled it back to 3-2, and then decided to rage quit. That would be hilarious. But yeah, so we're in the 82nd minute now, and if you guys are still here, if you're still listening to me babble on, I'd like to take this opportunity whilst we're in a break to ask you guys to just go and hit like on the video. It does help my channel a lot. If we can get this video to like around 3,000 likes, that would be pretty damn awesome. I know you guys like the live comms, and I'm going to be bringing them back a lot more over the next few weeks. I said that once before, about 2 months ago, and then I didn't do one for like a month. But this time around, I'm kind of, as I'm using overpowered teams, I feel far more comfortable playing live comms with these teams. Like, I don't like doing live comms when I'm using experimental teams or like skill teams and stuff, because it just doesn't work. That's a foul, ref. Don't worry about it, ref. Maybe next time, if I go ahead and throw this game away, I'll be really pissed off with myself. Go on in, Hulk. Back through. There it is. I don't even care. I don't even care. Boom. Done. Game over. 4-2. Wellington with the hat-trick. Thank you very much. Picking this guy's defence apart. I can't believe I conceded 2 goals. I should have scored a couple more as well. But 4-2 is pretty nice. And those substitutions he made are now in vain. And oh, look at this. Who even is this? Oh, look at that. Oh, hello. Oh, done. Hello. Why? I don't understand. So this controller I'm using, right guys, let me tell you a real quick story, because this game's nearly over. When I was using that overpowered team that I made a video on yesterday, I ended up smashing my controller whilst using it, because I was getting that mad at the game. Like, don't get me wrong, like, I was playing quite bad, but also FIFA aids were definitely against me. Go on, go in. Oh, that's bad. And I smashed the controller, and I've got 2 controllers in my room that I don't use, and I kind of don't know why I don't use them. But like, one of them just feels really bad. It's a horrible control to use. The thumbsticks feel like they're stuck. You know, they don't rotate properly, and the buttons are horrible to press and stuff. So I put that controller down, and I picked up another controller, and that's the one I'm using right now, and it feels absolutely fine. But from time to time, it just does random shit. Like, I was playing the game yesterday, and I'm not even kidding, I went through on goal, I rounded the keeper, I got to the line, and my player just turned around and cleared the ball away, and I was kind of like, what the fuck happened? And it's the same thing, I think, with that Emenike shot earlier in the game, where I feel like I put a lot of power on it, but it kind of looped a shot that could have been a cross or something. I don't know, but this controller is really, really weird. It has it genuinely has a mind of its own. It does its own shit, and that's quite strange. But we won that game 4-2, guys, which I'm very happy about. Let's have a look at the match details. After the first half, where he was quite dominant, I definitely battered him that second half. 12 shots, 8 on target, 53% possession. I turned the possession around as well. Passing was very similar. Just turns out I had, you know, better shooting overall. He took a lot of his shots from long range as well. Look at that. He's only got like, what, 4 inside the box, and I've got 2, 4, 6 or 7 inside the box, and the rest like on the edge of the box. But this is the end of the video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this. If you did, be sure to leave a like rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And as always, I will see you next time. Peace.